All right, today we're diving deep into a fascinating story that's hidden, literally, right under our feet. It's about something we all use every single day, but probably never think twice about: our home's plumbing.
So, let me ask you something. When you hear the words plumbing problem, what's the very first thing that pops into your head?
Yeah, for most of us, it's probably a simple clog, right? Or maybe a dripping faucet, something annoying for sure, but usually it's something you can tackle with a plunger or a quick turn of a wrench.
But what if I told you that in some parts of the country, a simple clog isn't simple at all? What if it's just the first sign, the first little clue, of a much, much bigger, invisible war being fought against your house from the ground up?
To really see what I'm talking about, we need to zoom in on a specific case study. We're heading to Harvey, Louisiana. Now, this is a community right on the west bank of the Mississippi River, and its geography, well, that's where our story really begins.
See, down in Harvey, plumbing isn't just a simple system of pipes and water. Oh no, it's more like a battlefield. It's a constant knockdown, drag-out fight against three incredibly powerful environmental forces.
First up, you've got the high water table. Just picture this. The ground is basically a soaked sponge, all the time. That water is always there, just below the surface, and it's constantly pushing upwards. It's trying to find any tiny crack, any weak spot in a pipe, and just force its way in. Okay, antagonist number 2. The soil itself. We're talking about these heavy clay soils that are, well, they almost feel alive. They swell up when they get wet and shrink when they dry out. And all that movement puts immense stress on the pipes buried in it, literally squeezing and cracking them. And the favorite enemy? It's the air. Seriously. Louisiana's warm, humid air is super corrosive. It basically puts the process of rusting on fast forward, eating away at metal pipes, pretty much dissolving them from the outside in. So, let's put it all together. You've got this triple threat from the environment, and you combine that with infrastructure that's getting pretty old. What do you think happens? Well, the consequences are, they're pretty dramatic.
And, the history of the area makes things even tougher. A lot of these houses were built back in the 60s and 70s using materials that, frankly, were just not built to handle this kind of constant attack. We're talking about galvanized steel pipes, clay sewer lines, stuff that's way past its expiration date and is just failing under all the stress.
I mean, just look at the difference here. A normal pipe, its job is pretty straightforward. But a pipe in Harvey? Oh my gosh, it's fighting a war on 4 fronts at once. It's got water pushing from below, soil squeezing from the sides, air corroding it from above, and then you've got tree roots trying to break in. It's just relentless.
So what happens when those pipes finally lose the battle? Well, it's exactly what you'd fear. You get sewer lines backing up right into your house. You get these hidden leaks under the foundation that can cause massive damage. Water heaters just give up because they're full of mineral gunk. And you turn on the faucet and you get just a trickle of water because the pipes have literally rusted themselves shut from the inside out.
Okay, so here's the key takeaway from all this chaos. You can't just slap a standard textbook fix on a problem like this. It just won't work. The solution has to be just as unique and specialized as the problem itself.
And that means you need someone with deep, local knowledge. It's not about just patching the symptom. It's about understanding the real root cause of the problem. That whole process, from the moment you pick up the phone to the final test, has to be informed by that local experience.
There's a great quote about this. It really hits the nail on the head. This local expertise means accurate diagnoses the first time, not guesswork that costs you money. And that's so true, right? In a situation this complex, guessing is the last thing you want. It's not just ineffective, it's expensive. You need certainty. So at the end of the day, it's not about having a fancier wrench or a better tool. The real solution is about deeply understanding the entire world that this plumbing system has to survive in. The soil, the water, the air, all of it. So after this whole deep dive into what's happening in Harvey, Louisiana, what does this all mean for you?
Well, it means that your home's plumbing, it's telling a story.
It's this hidden story about your specific environment. It's about the geography you live on, the climate you experience, even the history of how your home was built. It's a story written in pipes, in water pressure, and in flow.
And that really makes you think, doesn't it? What's the invisible story that your home's plumbing is trying to tell you? What are the quiet battles being fought under your floors and behind your walls every single day?